Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Plan B Success. Winston Churchill once said, "A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity, an optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty." Optimism has been proven to improve not just our thinking, our mindfulness, our sense of stress management, but also it can improve the immune system, prevent chronic disease, and help people cope with unfortunate news. In today's times, we need optimism more than ever. When you look at all the news around, you can either get drowned in it or you can come out and focus, find self-discipline. Be self-disciplined in order to find ways to react, reaffirm, and come out resilient. A lot of people have time on their hands as a result of sitting at home and staying safe. And there's a way you can use this time. Use this time to reinvent yourself, to reinvest in yourself, and reclaim your dreams. How do you go about doing that? First thing is discipline. Looking at getting back to your foundation, reframing your thinking. Think of things that you've loved to do and haven't found the time to do. Now's the time to get back to them. Everyone has dreams, but reclaiming them is an opportunity where you can not just keep your dreams alive by articulating them on a regular basis, but you can rejuvenate your attitude, turning can't into can and don't into do. And this is the time to refocus your energy by pausing, taking a deep breath, and perhaps meditating and journaling. There's one way to react to everything around you, positively or negatively. Why not choose the positive? Why not readjust your thinking, allowing yourself to come out of this in a frame of mind that's going to be beneficial to yourself and those around you? Look at things in a fresh angle. Retool your own personal brand. Perhaps your resume, your career intentions. Look at things with a fresh approach. And a fresh approach can bring fresh results. Recharge yourself physically. Exercise. Take walks around your house or in your neighborhood where possible. And reignite that vision that you had been gently blowing over the last several years, and now's the time to reignite it and ensure that it's always there. Wake it up and bring it to life by pursuing it not just in thought, but also in action every single day. Redesign your plan. The plan that you've always had, redesign it. Remove what's not working and try something else. Reframe your perspective. Things have changed. Things are going to change after we come out of this crisis. The world's going to change. The needs of the world are going to change. What people want are going to change. How people are going to interact is going to change. So why not reframe your perspective and start being innovative and thinking about what's going to come? Adjust your view for the future. Gain new intelligence. Gain new skills. Refresh your relationships even if they're distant. Reach out to someone you haven't talked to in a while and be present with them in every single exchange. Don't quit on yourself at this point. Refuse to quit on yourself at this time. Reimagine the world that will be there once the crisis is over and get prepared to go out there and take on that world. You could be exhausted by trying to cope with the current situation, but the best way to get rid of that exhaustion is to regenerate, is to think about how things are going to change and how you can be there present to take on the situation once we're out of this crisis. Resilience is a big aspect of who you are and what you can be. With your resilience, with the resources at hand, you can definitely seek out your results. Be responsible with yourself and those around you. Reach out, react, reaffirm who you are and what you want to be, and find the discipline to allocate time to what you want to do. Time is what you have on your hands right now. And if you need to improve yourself and achieve something out of it, you need to be self-disciplined. There can be no excuse that you don't have time. You do have the time. You have to find the discipline in order to rearrange your life, reassess your situation, and reboot yourself. recalibrate everything that you do, and think about how you can be there present in the future, taking it on. Get prepared for it now. Ensure that you recharge now, you recognize your talents, you bring your talents out, reconcile with yourself as to how you're going to be and who you're going to be in the future, reconfigure the way you act on things every single day, reconstruct your personal brand, reconstruct who you're going to be, and ensure that you're creating things, whether they are material, whether they are intrinsic, whether they are extrinsic. You're reestablishing your connection with yourself, you're reevaluating everything that you're doing, and getting ready to refresh, reinvigorate, and regenerate yourself for the future. I agree that a crisis of this magnitude we have never seen before, or we have never faced before, but we are going to come out triumphant over this. And when we come out triumphant over this, the question you need to ask yourself is, on your professional as well as personal front, have you prepared for the future that you're stepping into? Have you prepared for the world that's going to be the post-crisis world? How do you prepare for it? Reinvent yourself, reignite your passions, and reskill yourself for the new world that's going to be there, for it's going to bring new opportunities. It would require new innovation, and it would require a new you. We as people, I think, are going to change once we get through this crisis. We're already changing as a part of this crisis, but it'll be a changed world once we get out of it. And the ones that are going to be successful are the ones that are going to understand those changes, recognize those changes, and prepare to capitalize on those changes. So, my dear friend, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and get ready to be self-disciplined, get ready to be recharged, and change yourself along with the world that you're going to tackle. Change yourself, change those around you, be positive, and get ready for the world post-crisis. Hey, I hope you liked that episode. Please make sure you tune in to Plan B Success podcast on your favorite podcast listening platform, or you could even go to YouTube, or you could check out the episodes on planb.live or rajivmudumba.com. And please make sure that you subscribe, so that you get updates on these episodes coming out pretty much on a weekly basis. There's 3 episodes coming out on a weekly basis. And take a moment to leave a review and a comment on any of the platforms that you subscribe to. Thank you very much.